Former Death Row employee Danny Boy just banned Wack 100 from Chicago, and here's how they beef started. So Wack 100 did a bomb first interview where Wack 100 broke down and explained how he walked in on Danny Boy giving fellatio to another man.
Can you tell me about a time that, and Reggie told me about this, that you and Suge walked in on Danny Boy and somebody else? He didn't say who.
Danny Boy and I just seen him the other day. Young Buck. Okay. Not Young Buck from G Unit.
LA Buck.
LA Buck, yeah. We had left and Danny Boy did a lot of shit, like, with his personal shit. Pick the kids up, shit like that. They had their own relationship. Right. And when we came back, we doubled back for something. And we went up to the penthouse. And they was up there at 690. Yeah, they was giving each other all. I know Young Buck. I just seen him the other day. He all right with me, but the truth is the truth.
Now, Wack 100 would say as soon as he found out that Danny Boy was bisexual or homosexual, that he went to the lady that Danny Boy was seeing at the time, which was Wack 100's homegirl, before Danny Boy ultimately married her. He told her, don't mess with Danny Boy. Danny Boy ain't right. But apparently the chick ain't take Wack 100 advice, and she still went ahead and married Danny Boy, had a kid with Danny Boy.
Years after that, it came to me that he was with my homegirl, Danny Boy. So I tried to warn my homegirl, like, we grew up 2 houses from each other. I called and like, yo, you can't do that. And like, she was genuinely in love with him, And I'm like, yo, you can't do that, dude, ain't right. She got mad at me, told me I was hating and not happy for her. And I'm telling her, like, yo, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Danny Boy would take issue with Wack 100 telling this story during his interview with Art of the Dialogue. Art of the Dialogue would ask him about Wack 100's account of walking in on him giving fellatio to another man.
I was looking at a Wack 100 interview, and he said that him and Suge Knight walked in on you and a guy named Young Buck in a 6'9" position, giving each other fellatio. And when he made these comments, he wasn't trying to, expose you or diss you. He was just being honest about what he saw. But, I mean, how you feel about him making them comments?
Who said that, Wack 100?
Yeah, Wack 100, yeah.
I've never, when Wack 100 said that in an interview, I was surprised. Because if I met him, I don't even remember meeting him.
Now listen, I don't know who's telling the truth, but there's a big discrepancy here. One guy is saying, I walked in on you, throw in a love muscle of another man. And then one dude is saying, we ain't never met. I ain't ever seen you a day in my life. How? Listen, somebody is capping, bruh. Somebody is capping. I don't know who, but somebody is capping. Now, Wack 100 did involve another man that said his name. So if Wack 100 was lying, he wouldn't really give another person's name, and that person could just verify it, right? He gave Suge's name, and he gave the other dude, who Danny Boy was giving fellatio to. Now, Danny Boy will also go on to say that he already had an issue with Wack because Wack tried to put salt in the game and get his baby mama not to date him. Now, Danny Boy and this woman eventually and ultimately got a divorce. So maybe Wack 100 knew something that Danny Boy didn't know.
Like that. And then around the time that I was really around Suge, like, that nigga wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? So there was some things that he had said to my son's mom because he was friends with her, grew up in the same neighborhood. But for Wack to go fix his mouth saying he caught me in some type of position, ain't no proof of him catching me in no position.
Now listen, Danny Boy a gangster, right? We can't take away Danny Boy's street credibility. He's a gangster. But saying I didn't do it and saying there's no proof of me doing it are two different things. Is this man saying that, now we know Danny Boy by now is bisexual. We already know this, right? But is he saying, yeah, I was hog spit in the love muscle, but there's no proof of me hog spit in the love muscle, so Wack 100 is capping. Is that what he's saying? Now, Danny Boy goes on and tried to gay bash Wack 100.
He the only person that we've seen lay on his stomach with his ass out. Right? You seen that?
No, I didn't see that. No, I
never
never seen that.
Yeah. When Wack 100 was on his stomach with his ass out. Like, he got to explain shit like that. I've never been caught. My ass ain't never been out. Ain't never been on no film. I'm very private about whatever I do or whoever I do. Whatever the fuck I do, I'm private.
Here's what I don't understand. Now, he's trying to shame Wack 100 for being in a hotel room butt naked with a woman. Now, Wack 100 is 40-plus-year-old, right? He was butt naked after clapping the cheeks of a 20-something-year-old. To me, that's a W, bro. All right, you were over here, you in the hotel room, just got done clapping cheeks, right? And you cooling? How can that be gay? Like, how is that gay? So he's trying to shame Wack 100 for doing something heterosexual, not gay, but he's actually gay.
And if Suge, like when I told Suge that shit, when I said that to him, if Suge said, if I'd have seen you do shit like that, you know, I'd have joked about that shit. Now, and I got audio of it, of what Suge said about it. So, like for him, like to blow up, I guess that was the first part of his blowing up with doing stories. But Wack 100 talk about everybody. I used to think it was something personal because he said something, he told my baby mama that I was a weirdo, don't marry me. I ignore him. Another gangster ass nigga that do podcasts and interviews.
That's another code narrative I don't agree with. And I've been seeing it more and more lately coming from people, I guess, within the culture, where they're trying to shame street dudes for doing podcasting, right? They're trying to shame these street dudes for doing these podcasts and doing these interviews and telling their story and getting their name out there. How is that shameful? How is a street dude coming, doing a podcast, giving his opinions on pop culture and trending topics? How is that shameful? Now, there are the exceptions, like AR Ab, who came on and got his entire block in indictment. That's a little different than a street dude doing a podcast and giving his opinions on trending topics. That's like saying, hey, street dudes, y'all can't do podcasting. Y'all can't do nothing regular. Y'all got to sit on that block all day, flip Reggie and wear the same jaws for 30 days in a row. And if you don't do that, you're not gangster. That's just a dumb mindset to me.
Now, I don't want to say that gangsters can't do interviews, but the shit he kind of do, I don't know no gangster that do that shit. I'm telling you, I don't know no niggas that say they've been in the streets and been in jail that do as much talking as him, especially about guys, what guys. He got all of the information on what guys sleep with guys. How do you know this? How the fuck you know who sleep with everybody? Because you got somebody you sleeping with. You know that much, man. You don't know nothing about me, nigga. You ain't never seen me and Young Buck in the same room together. Like, that's, like, I be mad about that shit because certain shit, like, come on, bro. Your little podcast cute, your little apps and shit, all that shit, they be on there praising you and shit. Another nigga, a liar. Don't lie on me, don't play with me.
Now, this is where it gets good. Danny Boy starts talking that gangster. Now, listen, I usually don't like to listen to gangster ish because I feel like an indictment is coming. I don't want to be a part of no indictments, bro, because I'm telling y'all going to jail, bro. Listen, if you let me hear some information I shouldn't hear, bro, and them feds come to me and said, bro, we need to know what you heard, y'all going to jail. I'm telling it all. I'm sorry. But Danny Boy will say that Wack 100 is effectively banned from Chicago for playing with him. That Wack 100 better not come here. And Wack 100 don't know he's banned from other places as well that Danny Boy is tied into.
I'm not like the rest of these artists. You can't bully me. I'm not scared of you or none of that shit. I go where I want to go. Now, if you want to have beef over me replying back to him, that's on him. You won't be able to come to Chicago no more. Take that shit off your map. And a couple other places will be a surprise for you.
I heard ninjas ban a new ninja every day from their city, bruh. I'm just tell every ninja this, bruh. If your last name ain't Rockefeller, you can't ban anybody from anywhere. You don't got that much control and that much power, bruh. You don't got control over the precinct. You don't got control over the local police department. You don't got control over the highways, the airplanes, the Ubers. You don't got enough control, especially if you're a black man in America, bruh. Who is you banning from your hood? Again, I'm not talking about Danny Boy. I'm not talking about Danny Boy because we know Danny Boy gangster and Flacco don't want no smoke with no gangster like Danny Boy. But for you other ninjas, what do you own in your hood? Your mama pays Section 8, right? You don't even own the house you living in. How can you ban a ninja from your hood? You don't even own the hood. You don't even own a vehicle to go in a drive-by with. Y'all renting out cars for drive-bys, man. Listen, y'all got to stop this nonsense. I can almost guarantee you, a man like Wack 100 who is up millions can go to any part of the United States he want to go. And not nan ninja can do a goddamn thing about it, especially a watermelon consumer. I'm just being real with you. All right, but y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? And if you're still watching, click on this video here to find out how this NBA G League player ruined his entire life by being tricked by an escort into doing this. Click on this video here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.